Here's Phil to tell you more.
Without any drama here or anything, this has been a much slower month for me when it has come to revenue here on the channel.
Things like super chats, memberships, ad revenue. Why? There's definitely a couple of good reasons. Number one, there really wasn't any big new release this month. You know, I was playing the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, but outside of that, can you even name one big release that happened in July that would have brought people to the channel and said, hey, I want to give some memberships, or, you know, I want to do a big super chat?
No.
Not at all. All right, and this happens. There's ups and downs when you're a content creator like me who's a gamer. Next month, I certainly believe things will pick up. Today is the last day of the month. If you would like to help out, please contribute today in some way. Anything would be appreciated whatsoever, because today is the last day of the month. Anything you contribute today, I basically will get credit for in August. So whether it's a super chat, a super sticker, a membership, or a gifted membership, or some tips here today, everything helps the channel, and I would appreciate that.
A good, strong final day of the month would be a great help.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. The reason I say that is because no one really knew how I was going to... What the hell? Guess what? It's not recording. I'm not kidding. The podcast isn't recording for some reason. I gotta start over. I don't know what happened. I swear I hit record, and I guess
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
I'm so excited about feeling better, I didn't hit record. I'm a genius. How long have I even been talking? Like 5 minutes? Fuck you and your mother. Please contribute to my streams today. Anything would help. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, or tips, all would help for this final month end push. And I absolutely would appreciate if anyone could contribute today. That would help a lot. Excuse me. Yeah, my wife had to go to bed early last night because, you know, she had to go to work today early. But it was only around, like right around midnight, I want to say, Pacific time. So, you know, we were in bed.
And she went to sleep, and I was like, well, let's see what these guys are doing.
And I turned on their show, and they were doing their thing. You know, they were talking about a bunch of stuff I know absolutely nothing about. They were talking about iDubbbz, and they were talking about some other guy I never heard of. But it's fun because when I'm over there, like, listen, again, I know these guys are not my biggest fans. They've made fun of me just like everyone else over the years. They razz me. They give me the business when I do something stupid, which everyone has the right to do, correct? But at the same time, I feel like these guys treat me more fairly because they look at all the other people out there who are doing awful things, and they look at me and they're like, why does everyone razz and kind of like hate on Phil when he doesn't really do anything like these other people?
Well, he is definitely convinced that he's human.
Yeah, you can say every once in a while he has a flaw or whatever and he does something stupid and we call him out for it, but all the things that people say about him is like most of it doesn't even matter if it's true. Some of it's not true at all. It's just ridiculous that he gets this amount of hate. And so I feel like that's a fair assessment, quite frankly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with that. Because it really is important to at times take an assessment of my face. Razz me if you want. Make fun of me. I'll razz myself. Right? I don't care. I know that I'm not perfect, right? So anyway, I hung out with the guys on Kino Casino for like an hour. It was fun. And we had a good time. And basically, I'm gay. You know, the way I see it is, listen, I know that these guys are about drama, right? But at least they're treating me fairly. And that's a change that I haven't had in a long time. I haven't actually had someone just treat me fairly in a long time. It's not about getting your butt kissed. It's about like, hey, here's somewhere where I can just drop in every once in a while and say hi and feel welcome and hang out and talk with them and have a good time, as opposed to, oh, look, I want to just drop in and say hi. Oh, it's time for the interrogation. It's time for the firing squad to come out and execute me publicly and be insanely critical of me and you know, ask me 400 personal questions they know I'm not going to answer. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little different to just have somewhere to hang out which is something cool to do. Like, again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. With the side scrollers thing last year, that's what it was supposed to be. They reached out to me and said, do you want to be a guest on our show? Look, all these guests were lining up because we restarted our show, our podcast. And I said, yes. And then they said, oh, well, because of who you are, because all your detractors contacted us, we now want to do a giant in-depth, interview instead. Wait, what? How about you treat me fairly like everybody else instead of treating me like dirt because I have detractors, right? And I don't feel like I'm being treated like dirt when I'm on their show. You know what I mean? So that's nice. I can just come in and hang out with them and have a good time. That's what it's all about, right? So I'll continue to talk with those guys. From time to time, you may see me if I have a night where I have like a free hour before I go to sleep, because they stream the same times as me. Like, they stream during my late streams. They stream way later than me, though. So that's why, like, last night I was going to sleep at an hour and I jumped in there. I was able to, like, hang out and chat with them. But, we have had some discussions about the possibility of maybe having some interactions and collabs and stuff. Notably, as you know, I am absolutely 100% going to react to the ReviewTechUsa documentary coming out by June the King sometime in early August. Okay?
Why?
Now, would it be cool to be able to do like a crossover deal where we could do like a react together on that? I think so. I think that would be kind of neat. And it would be unique content, something that I've never really done before, right? At the same time, I don't know how to make it work because we don't know when it is. Like, if we knew right now, oh, it's on August 7th and it's coming out at noon, I'd be like, dude, all right, cool. We can organize this. We can get this going. We can figure out how we're going to do it. Either they can join me or I can join them. We could be watching the video together in some kind of a thing, right? Like a group viewing thing over the internet. That way when we pause, we're all seeing it pause together and resume together and stuff like that, I think that would be nice, but the problem is we don't know when it is. So if we get concrete information on exactly when it's coming out, then we can plan it. But right now, I feel like it's just kind of like this weird thing where we're like waiting and we don't know yet. Okay,
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
No, Alvarez, see, here's the thing. He says, we don't do drama content. Reacting to the RTU documentary is not that. And I think he's being facetious. Okay?
When I'm reacting to a documentary, if you haven't noticed, first of all, I pick and choose the ones I react to. The reason is, the ones that I'm reacting to, I have some kind of a vested interest because somehow I'm involved. All right? With the Wings of Redemption documentaries I reacted to, this is a guy people have referenced in my content over the years. This is a guy who had a career parallel to mine on YouTube. And there were so many ways that I could compare my experiences with his, the things I've been through to the things he's been through, giving my takes on how he reacted to things and what he said over the years. People really liked my reaction content to his documentaries because it was insightful. You understand? I'm not just going to sit here and react to everything. I want to react to things that I feel that I can add some kind of educational insight into because of the unique positioning that I have being a YouTuber for 16 years and being involved with a lot of this shit. In the case of Review Tech, dude, this is a guy who, no exaggeration, has made half of his content about me for the last decade. He is obsessed with me. This is a man who has an unhealthy obsession with me. And people have identified it and called it out, and he just doubles down, triples down, and quadruples down on it. And it's to the point of mania at this point. The way that this guy talks about me.
I'm not like Phil Burnell. I have a family, and I do this and that, unlike Phil Burnell. And by the way, may the first burst be with you. Let's do an annual celebration of May the first burst.
And you look at this shit and you're like, this guy is fucking broken. Irrevocably broken with the way that he's acting. He's a man that's supposed to be an adult parent, and he acts like he's a fucking 7-year-old to get views on YouTube, right? Like, what the hell, dude? So, yeah, like, I have a very big vested interest in reacting to his documentary because, number one, I want to know who actually is rich to think that he's better than me, like he says all the time, right? I want to know, who is this guy? Where did he come from? What kind of content did he make before he became a drama YouTuber, which is what he is, right? Like, he didn't always used to be like that. So what happened that he became this drama YouTuber? Because he's, oh, it's news. It's not news. TMZ is not news. Okay? It's not. It's gossip. That's like saying tabloids are news. Tabloids are not news. They're gossip. You are a gossip girl. Like, literally, you are a gossip girl. A gossip queen, in fact. You're a queen of gossip on YouTube, and that's how you made your living. 1 million subs as a gossip girl, right? Well, I want to know how this all happened, all right? And I want to know, is there an actual reason why he has attached himself to me? Yes, I'm a chef who is also a pedophile. What is the reasoning? Because it's, like I said, it's on the level of obsession. It's almost like he thinks that's the only thing he can do to get attention when the well runs dry. If there's no news today, go back to Phil, right? So anyway, that's, you know, and again, if he wasn't obsessed with me, and if he didn't constantly have my name in his mouth, I would not give two shits about his documentary, and I wouldn't be reacting to it. Dune the King has done many documentaries over the last year. I haven't reacted to any of them. I don't care about those people. You know, I'll let you know. I did watch a couple of them, actually, and I found them very entertaining, but I didn't react to them because I didn't think I had anything to really add to them. But this is a case I do. All right? So that's why I'm reacting to this. But, you know, if I had other people joining me, you know, and I'm sure those guys are going to have a lot more to say, and it might be very negative. But I'm going to, you know, I'm going to let everyone know, you know, what I say, my opinions. They have the right to chime in and say what they want, but it's not representative of how I feel. Like I've told you guys, I don't wish anyone harm. I don't wish anyone at all negativity. I just want everyone to be happy because I feel like if everyone was happy and well-adjusted, they would just leave everyone else alone, right? Like, why would you want to have an entire living bringing down others and making fun of people if truly you liked your own life? Why would you need to bring down others? You would have positivity and things around you that you're enjoying. You don't need to destroy others to get over. People who do this is because they're miserable. Their lives are terrible. They're not happy. They need to degrade everything around them so they feel better about themselves. Those are bullies. That's literally the definition of a bully.
Rich is a bully. Keemstar's a bully.
These people are all bullies. They're career bullies, right? So I'm fascinated by this story. I want to know what's going on. And I honestly hope that things would get better. But I don't know. Because, again, I don't even know what's going on with this guy. I'm not, at this point now, I see clips of him eating edibles on stream, and he can barely keep his eyes open. It's like, oh, my God, this guy is something else. Like, this, he thinks this is content. It's like, it's sad. 1 million subs. This guy has 1 million subs on YouTube. Holy shit. Rich is a whore. So, hint hint. So, hint hint. So, hint hint.